our great friend from Australia, the one and only Mr. Lawrence, the awesome gentleman behind Lazza's Pro Wrestling fan group that you guys definitely have to check out. So, Lazza, we are going to welcome Lazza to the stream right now. Lazza, what is
up, my friend?
Let's unmute him here. You got to unmute your mic, Lazza. You got to mute it up on his. There we go.
How's it going?
Good day, my friend.
How you doing?
That would have looked pretty funny, me going, oh, shit, when the mic's muted.
All right, Lazza. I can't wait to hear yours, too, because I know you've been plotting this out. So let's kick it off with your night one. What do you got, my friend?
Yeah, I'm just getting distracted because I'm noticing my double chin.
It's okay.
Oh, you're all good.
You're looking good, man.
I'm looking a bit like Paul Bearer.
Oh, yes.
I can actually do a Paul Bearer impersonation. Have you ever heard of The Undertaker?
Oh, yes, Lazza.
That's great.
Love it.
But yeah, no, before I go into my card, I actually had an idea that I come up with in my head.
Okay.
I wonder if there's like some rich money mark and a wrestling promoter that would fund the promotion. We all book it with our ideas from Retro Revival Podcast.
That'd be badass.
If they're out there, come call them. We'll give you guys some good ideas. Yeah. We'll give you some good booking ideas because everybody's stuff here is fantastic. So
yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
We got to get in touch with Tony Khan.
Yeah, Tony's got enough money. So what do you got, my friend? Let's hit your night one up. What do you got?
Basically, how I formatted it, a few promotions used to do this. For my night one, I actually have formatted it, but I haven't listed every single card because there's a few swerves. So I've set up like some of your basics, but then there's like a few matches that happen out of blue. But I'll say night one, and then I'll say the results.
Okay.
Night one, basically for the whole WrestleMania show, Ric Flair's WrestleMania host GM.
Nice.
I sort of had to talk him out of going to the bar because I was a bit worried about him drinking.
There you go.
But yeah, he said he'll play cool. The opening match is Rey Mysterio Jr. 1996-99 with Konnan, 99-2001 versus Will Ospreay.
Great match.
That's a good one.
Followed up by a United States Championship ladder match between the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels 1992-1995 with mirror carrying manager Sensational Sherri 1992-1995 versus Eddy Guerrero 1996-1997.
Wow.
When he was the WCW like big United States contender champion.
Okay.
Love it.
Who would you have go over in that one?
I'll mention that when I get the results, but
okay.
I'll finish like the rest of the card and then I'll get to the results of night one.
Okay.
The next match is Rowdy Roddy Piper and the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre.
Good one.
Versus Hulk Hogan and John Cena.
Oh, that's a good one. Great.
And you'll find quite interesting. I booked it pretty smartly. It's going to be a Women's World Championship, WWE Women's Championship Iron Woman 30 minutes match between the Women's World Champion Medusa 991-993 with Paulie Dangerously 991-993 versus WWE Women's Champion Charlotte Flair with JJ Dillon 985-989.
Very cool. I like the Four Horsemen deal there.
Yeah, so I've got the results now. I'll go into the results of night two, then I'll follow on with like the night. I'll go on with the results of night one, and I'll follow on with the night two card and the results, etc.
Okay.
Ric Flair, the special WrestleMania host, comes to the ramp. Ric Flair welcomes everyone to WrestleMania. I'm Ric Flair, the styling and profiling, limousine, riding, jet, flying, kiss, stealing, wheeling, and dealing son of a gun. If you don't like it, learn to love it. Welcome to this year's WrestleMania. Woo!
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 And then the match between Rey Mysterio and Will Ospreay. Pretty much, I was struggling with like overbooking everything and Dusty finishing everything. So there's a few I actually had to changed to just being a decisive win. So basically, Will Ospreay wins with his Stormbreaker.
Okay.
It beats Rey Mysterio. Paul Bearer comes out and places a bounty on Sting's head with his client Kane collecting the bounty against Sting. Paul Bearer cuts a promo. Sting, I've placed a bounty on your head. You want to take on my Undertaker? Prove yourself. I've placed a bounty on your head. The Undertaker's brother Kane is here to collect the bounty I've placed on your head. We'll see what you're made of, Sting. Kane with Paul Bearer 997 versus Sting 997. Match finish. Kane secures the win after delivering his devastating finishing move, the Tombstone Piledriver. I think I said finishing move. I meant move. On Sting, pinning him for the free count.
Okay.
Post-match, Paul Bearer orders Kane to attack Sting some more. Kane pauses. Paul Bearer is yelling at Kane to attack Sting some more. Kane refuses to attack Sting. Obviously, he respects the fight that Sting put up. Kane pauses out of nowhere. He grabs Paul Bearer by the throat. Pauses, places a crowd choke, slams Paul Bearer. Kane helps Sting up, lifts his arm in a sign of respect. The Undertaker comes out, stares down both Kane and Sting. The Undertaker teases fighting Kane and Sting, but backs off at the last minute. The Undertaker carries Paul Bearer to the back.
Okay.
Now it's time for the match between Shawn Michaels and Eddie Guerrero. Match finish. As the match reaches its climax, both competitors climb the ladder simultaneously, exchanging fierce blows, trying to reach the championship belt. With the fans on the edge of their seats, Sensational Sherri attempts to interfere on behalf of Shawn Michaels, but Eddie Guerrero's daughter stops her. So Eddie Guerrero's daughter gets involved and stops Sensational Sherri. Just as it seems like Shawn Michaels is about to grab the belt, Eddie Guerrero executes a breathtaking maneuver, causing Shawn Michaels to fall off the ladder, allowing Eddie Guerrero to seize the opportunity to grab the United States Championship.
Nice.
Eddie Guerrero, the United States title. Sting's best friend, the Total Package Lex Luger, comes out and calls out Paul Bearer and confronts him on the bounty that he put on Sting. Lex Luger says to Paul Bearer, you want to place a bounty on my best friend Sting, Paul Bearer? Big mistake, Paul Bearer. You now have the strongest guy on the planet, myself, the Total Package, packing to knock your head off. Lex Luger flexes to punch Paul Bearer. The Undertaker steps in front of Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer, you want to threaten my life? You will now have to face my Undertaker. Rest in peace, Lex Luger.
Nice.
The Undertaker 99 of Paul Bearer versus the Total Package Lex Luger 95. The Undertaker capitalized and delivered a devastating Tombstone Piledriver to secure the victory. The Undertaker wins with a dominant display of skills in the ring. Post-match, the Total Package Lex Luger isn't moving. A stretcher with a medical crew comes to the ring. What's going on here? Lex Luger is placed on the stretcher. Sting is with him. Sting is concerned for his best friend. They head to the back out of sight, so I incorporated a bit of like Rocky IV with Apollo Creed Draco sort of stuff.
Okay.
Now we've got the tag match of Rowdy Piper and Drew McIntyre versus Hulk Hogan and John Cena. Match finish. Piper has Hogan in his signature move, the sleeper hold, causing Hogan to pass out. No, wait, Hogan hokes up and breaks the sleeper hold. At the same time, McIntyre goes for his devastating Claymore kick on Cena, but misses. Cena puts McIntyre in the STF. McIntyre refuses to tap out. Hogan sends Piper into the ropes. Hogan hits Piper with the big boot, followed by the leg drop. 1, 2, 3. Bear in mind, McIntyre never tapped out, so it's actually Piper who lost the match. Hulk Hogan and John Cena win. Hulk Hogan and John Cena flex for the crowd. Now it's time for the main event. Women's World Championship, WWE World Championship Iron Woman match, 30 minutes with Medusa versus Charlotte Flair. Match finish draw, so have a sudden death overtime. Bobby Eaton of Dangerous Alliance decides to interfere because he's being impatient, but he's stopped by Arn Anderson, who turns on the Dangerous Alliance, giving the 4 Horsemen signal. showing his loyalty to the Four Horsemen. Charlotte wins with a figure 8 leg lock. Post-match, both Medusa and Charlotte shake hands. Medusa raises Charlotte's arm with the referee as a sign of respect. And that's the end of the match, WrestleMania Night 1 show.
Okay.
So I'm on WrestleMania Night 2.
Okay.
I'll pause a bit because I don't know whether I've sort of overloaded, but I'll tell you the card of WrestleMania Night 2.
Okay. I'm ready.
Opening match, Sammy Guevara versus Billy Kidman, 99. Tag team match, WWE Tag Team Championship, World Tag Team Championship. The WWE World Tag Team Champions, the Hart Foundation, 1985-1991 versus the World Tag Team Champions, FTR.
That's a good one.
And I've got a WWE Intercontinental ladder match. WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Macho King Randy Savage with Sensational Queen Sherri, 1989-1991 versus the phenomenal AJ Styles with Ricky the Dragon Boat, 1988, as AJ's mentor and coach against the Macho King. And I followed on with Bull Nakano, 1995-1996 versus Thunder Rosa. And I've got a tag match with The Rock and Randy Orton, the Evolution era Randy Orton versus Stone Cold Steve Austin and LA Knight.
Look at that.
Say that first part again. I'm just writing them down. Say that first part again there.
Oh, with the tag match?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a tag match with The Rock and Randy Orton
match
from Evolution era versus Stone Cold Steve Austin and LA Knight.
Very cool.
And then the main event match, which is going to be quite interesting. Undisputed WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship. A Grave Consequences Challenge Casket Match. Special guest referee enforcer, La Parker. Special guest play-by-play Vampiro.
Oh, okay.
Added stipulation, if the Tortured Soul Stings wins, he can free the souls from the Mystic Urn. If the Undertaker wins, he claims Sting's soul.
Look at that.
The Undertaker, so that's the card for WrestleMania Night 2. And I don't know whether John's written all of it down or whatnot.
Got him. Yep.
Yeah. I'll get to the results of WrestleMania Night 2.
Okay.
Opening match, Sammy Guevara versus Billy Kidman, 98-99. Sammy Guevara delivers the 630. Having a bloody it's getting tongue twisted.
You're good, buddy.
630 splash to secure the win.
Cool.
Probably haven't said it right, but anyway, you get the drift.
Yep.
WWE Tag Team Championship, World Tag Team Championship match finish. After a referee bump, Dangerous Denny Davis, 1987-1989, gets involved as a replacement referee. As the match progresses, Jim Neidhart receives a hot tag and unleashes his power on FTR. The momentum shifts back and forth with near falls, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. In the climax, Bret Hart locks in the sharpshooter on Dax Hardwood, forcing him to tap out. Winners, the Hart Foundation. Post-match, Dangerous Denny Davis raises the Hart Foundation's arms along with FTR in a sign of respect.
Cool.
So you're thinking Dangerous Denny Davis is going to do the screw job, and he doesn't, so it's like teasing.
Nice.
WWE Intercontinental Championship, the Macho Man versus AJ Styles match finish. As Macho King, Randy Savage and AJ battle out on top of the ladder, both men exhausted from a tense match. Jerry Lawler, 1989, who had a rivalry with Savage in Memphis, 1984, rushes the ring. Lawler, 1984, not 1989. Lawler climbs up the other side of the ladder and reaches the top just as Macho King is about to grab the belt. Sensational Sherri tries to intervene, but Ricky the Dragon Steamboat prevents her. Jerry the King Lawler hits Savage with a powerful right hand, causing Savage to fall from the ladder and crash onto the mat below. The phenomenal AJ Styles sees the opportunity, grabs the belt, and successfully wins the Intercontinental title.
Very cool.
AJ Styles, the Intercontinental Champion. Post-match, Lawler helps Styles down from the ladder and raises his arm in victory. Lawler and Styles celebrate in the ring while Macho King and Sensational Queen Sherri look on in disbelief. I kind of booked it in a way where it seemed heelish, but I was more going for like the rivalry that Lawler and Savage had.
Right.
And I decided to do like a Shades of Grey just for a cheap pop rather than like the heel face thing.
Very cool.
Now we got like the Bull Nakano 905-906 Thunder Rosa match. Thunder Rosa ultimately secures the victory after a series of high impact moves and a decisive finish. Thunder Rosa. Now we've got the tag match. The Rock and Randy Orton versus Stone Cold Steve Austin and LA Knight. Match finish. LA Knight is set up for a rock bottom, but LA Knight reversed it with a thunderous BFT.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Randy Orton sees the opportunity to execute his signature RKO on Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Austin broke out of it, hit Orton with the Stone Cold Stunner, knocking him out. LA Knight pins the Rock and gets the free count.
Very cool.
Winners Stone Cold Steve Austin and LA Knight. Post-match, Stone Cold Steve Austin and LA Knight have a beer together. Stone Cold gave LA Knight a finger tease, hitting him with a stunner, but backs off at the last minute, saluted him, and left the ring. LA Knight lifts his beer at Stone Cold in a gesture. Now it's time for the main event. The undisputed WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, Grave Consequences Challenge Casket Match. Special guest referee and enforcer LA Knight. Special guest play-by-play Vampiro. Added stipulation: if the Tortured Soul Stings wins, he can free the souls from the Mystic Urn. If the Undertaker wins, he claims Sting's soul. Paul Bearer cuts a promo. This just won't be any normal casket match outside of guest referee and enforcer La Parka. Special guest play-by-play Vampiro. If Sting loses this match, he loses his soul. If Sting wins the match, he has the right to free the souls from the Mystic Urn. Get ready to lose your soul, Sting. Get ready to rest in peace at the hands of the Reaper, the Undertaker. Match finish. As the match reaches the climax with both superstars giving their all, sudden chaos erupts as Kane makes a dramatic run-in, attacking Undertaker and aiding Sting. Mankind follows suit, joining forces with Kane and Sting to take down Undertaker. But chaos doesn't stop there. Abyss appears out of nowhere, aligning with the Undertaker and unleashing havoc on all the other participants. The Wyatt family, led by the Wyatt Six, also make their presence felt, having both Sting and the Undertaker. The Wyatt family, led by the Wyatt Six, try to steal the Mystic Urn from Paul Bearer and the power for themselves. In the midst of chaos, the Ministry of Darkness emerged around the ring and creating a menacing atmosphere. As the final moments of the match approach, it becomes clear that interference from all sides has turned the bout into an all-out war. The Ministry of Darkness brawl with the Wyatt family, led by Wyatt Six. Vampiro looks like he's going to even the odds in favour of Sting, but turns on Sting. Vampiro tries to steal the Mystic Urn from Paul Bearer and the power for himself. Paul Bearer uses the power of the urn to empower the Undertaker, who protects Paul Bearer and chokeslams Vampiro. Kane out of nowhere hits the Undertaker with a devastating tombstone. Paul Bearer tries to protect himself from Kane with the power of the Mystic Urn. Kane does the sign of the cross before hitting Paul Bearer with a devastating chokeslam. Sting faces the Undertaker in the casket to win. Winner, Sting. Post-match, Sting opens the Mystic Urn, releasing the souls to be set free.
That's a hell of a card, dude. That is a hell of a card.
What arena would you want it in?
I think nowadays a lot of WWE stuff's overproduced. Like, you could debate like money and all that, they go bigger. I actually think they should go back to what works. I'm thinking Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Or maybe even, I don't know whether it's too big. If not Madison Square Garden, like, that would be my preference. Maybe the old WCW venue in Las Vegas. They do the boxing.
Okay.
So I'd probably say Madison Square Garden, because that's like where WrestleMania started, and that's been like the, home of WWF and the lineage of WrestleMania. So I'll probably go Madison Square Garden.
Very cool.
Good picks, Lazza. Really good picks on that. I love the detail that you put into everything, man. That was a very comprehensive card. So for everybody listening on the radio, we're going to end this for night one. Everybody on the stream right now, stick around because we're going to keep going. But come back tomorrow night for part 2. We're going to be doing a few more cards on that. So make sure you guys come back for night 2 and see who had the ultimate WrestleMania card. So for all of our great listeners on WDJY, have a great rest of the night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, welcome back again for part 2 of our WrestleMania fantasy card, folks. Man, we've had some good ones tonight already, so I'm looking forward to part 2. Richie, how about you, man? We're gonna get
you guys are blowing me away with the creativity, the names that you've brought out.
Dude, they're just crushing it, man.
Oh my god,
they really are, man. They're just crushing
already
it.
Superseded all my beliefs in what this was going to be. So
100%, man. Lazza, great card, man. We loved yours, and definitely stick around to the end because we'll pick it. We'll have the winner picked at the end. Okay.
No worries. I was worried I put too much detail, and then I was tripping myself up with the detail. But I seem to get there,
bro.
That's a lot of depth. We liked it, dude.
Yeah,
that's a lot of creativity.
That's the fun of it, man. You get to book it the way you want to. We love hearing it. 100%, bro. Well, thank you for a great card as always, Lazza, and we'll hang out till the end. We'll definitely got some more great cards here for everybody coming up. So, Lazza, we'll chat with you in the chat, okay?
No worries, my pleasure.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, man. All right, great cards so far, Richie, man. These guys are slaying it right now. Do you need a break or are you